Can you imagine bursting into flames for no reason? This is the terrifying idea behind spontaneous human combustion, a phenomenon that has intrigued and terrified humanity for centuries. But is it real or just a myth? Spontaneous human combustion is the alleged phenomenon in which a human body catches fire without an external source of ignition. Victims are often reduced to ashes, while their surroundings are barely damaged. Sounds like science fiction, right? But there are documented cases that make us question everything we think we know. In 1951, Mary Reeser, a 67-year-old widow, was found reduced to ashes in her St. Petersburg, Florida apartment. On July 2nd, her landlady, Pansy Carpenter, tried to deliver a telegram, but when she received no answer, she noticed the doorknob was unusually hot. She then asked a neighbor for help. Upon entering the apartment, they found a macabre scene. Only Mary's left foot and skull remained intact. The rest of her body had been reduced to ashes. The most puzzling thing was the state of the apartment. There was hardly any fire damage except for the chair where Mary was sitting and the ceiling above her. Nearby objects, such as newspapers and magazines, were untouched. The temperature needed to incinerate a human body is extremely high, making it even stranger that the fire did not spread. The authorities investigated the case but could not determine the cause of the fire. Conventional sources of ignition, such as candles, were ruled out. The theory of spontaneous combustion gained traction, but many scientists and experts rejected it due to lack of evidence. The case of Mary Reeser remains an unsolved mystery. What could have caused such intense and localized fire that reduced a woman to ashes without damaging her surroundings? Was it an unknown phenomenon, an inexplicable accident, or something more sinister? In 1982, Jeannie Saffin, a 61-year-old English woman, had a terrifying experience that changed her life forever. She was sitting in her father's kitchen when she suddenly found herself engulfed in flames. Her father, who was present, described how Jeannie lit up like a human torch. Fortunately, her father and a neighbor managed to put out the flames, but Jeannie suffered severe burns to her arms and legs. The strangest thing was that Jeannie's clothes did not burn, and there was no obvious source of ignition in the kitchen. Jeannie described the sensation as if someone had lit her with a blowtorch. The doctors who treated her were perplexed as the burns did not match any known pattern of accident. Jeannie Saffin's case became a classic example of alleged spontaneous human combustion. Despite investigations, no logical explanation could be found for what happened. Was Jeannie the victim of an inexplicable phenomenon, or is there something more that we are missing? Over the years, various theories have been proposed to explain spontaneous human combustion. Some suggest that body fat can act as fuel, others point to static electricity or even supernatural forces. Spontaneous human combustion remains an enigma while it continues to capture our collective imagination with its tales of seemingly impossible fires. The scientific community remains skeptical. The cases we've explored, like Mary Reeser and Jeannie Saffin, leave us with more questions than answers. Could there be an undiscovered phenomenon at play, a confluence of improbable events leading to these bizarre outcomes? Or are there more mundane explanations hidden in the ashes, waiting to be uncovered? The lack of definitive answers only adds to the allure of this mystery. While the human body is not easily combustible, the circumstances surrounding these cases are undeniably strange. The localized nature of the burns, the lack of external ignition sources, and the seemingly spontaneous nature of the fires all contribute to the enigma. Whatever the truth may be, the stories of spontaneous human combustion serve as a reminder of the vastness of the unknown and the mysteries that continue to elude us. They challenge us to question our assumptions, to explore the boundaries of scientific understanding, and to embrace the wonder of a world that still holds secrets waiting to be revealed. And as we continue our search for answers, one thing is certain: the human spirit of inquiry, the drive to understand the world around us, will always burn brighter than any unexplained fire. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share your theories in the comments. Do you believe in spontaneous human combustion? We want to hear your opinion.